secret ingredient is rain.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2. What up, what up, what up? Mic check, mic check. What up, DJ Rec, James Davis? You're not ready? I'm your favorite TikToker. I'm a TikToker now, y'all. Guys, I'm pretty much an influencer at this point, so, you know. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? My mom always said I was handsome. What's good, y'all? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Wait, today's Thursday, right? Yeah, Thursday. You son of a bitches. So yesterday, hold on, give me 1 second. Let me fix my camera here. There we go. Yesterday we were talking about my SP404. I was waiting for my 404 to arrive, and I ended stream around 3 o'clock yesterday, or like 2:45-ish. And lo and behold, you know what shows up right after I end my stream? My motherfucking SP404, man. My 404 comes in right as I end my stream. Son of a bitches. But it's here. I have it. It's finally here. Naladas. I need help. How do you use this thing? What do I do? Wait a second. What up, Naladeus? I'm wondering, can I go from out here? But I'd have to disconnect my turntable, huh? Huh? Alright, let's do that. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me figure this out. Give me 1 sec, y'all. Is this? Oh, wait. I just figured out a way I could do this. Hold on. I know what I could do. Ladies and gentlemen. I need this. And then I need my other... Add another 1/4 inch. 1 second. I had to disconnect my turntables. But let me show you why. Let me do this real quick. I had 1/4 inches. 1 second. Well, my 1/4 inch is that. All right, I found some. I was like, I know I got more. More 1/4 inches. Let's see if I can hook it up. We're gonna learn this shit today. Today, Junior. Yeah, I've been hearing about that 303 vinyl emulation. I heard that's the secret sauce. So we're gonna see. Yeah. Unravel this real quick. Line out. The only thing I figured out how to do yesterday was how to program my drum loops. And with no quantize, let me tell you something, bro. Still got it. I was a little bit afraid about how it would be with no quantize, but still got it. Perfect loops. Fresh out of Viralville. What up, Short Shot? Mr. Virality himself. My 404 came in yesterday, and we're going to try to learn how to use this today. Today, Junior. Hold on, let me pause this. Captain CDC over here. Let me see. You guys can't hear that, huh? Hold on. Yo, what's up, Masada? Peace. Let me see. How can I run this? Okay. Let me open up Machine real quick. I think this is going to be the way that you guys are going to be able to hear this. Mm-hmm. All right. Trying to... It's weird that you guys can't hear that. Unless I open up Machine, and then you should be able to hear it. Give me a second. Ugh. Yo, nowadays, this might be a super dumb question. But how do you save projects on here? Where's the save button? It auto saves, but then how do you access your projects later on? How does that work? You can just turn it off? Okay. But then if you wanted to pull up a project later, how do you do that? These are the things I need to know. Wait, you guys can hear that now, right? Oh, you can hear it. Sookie now. Sookie. Can y'all hear that or nah? Or am I tripping? Okay. Sweet. So this is all I did yesterday. The plants are going to start growing around me. Yes. So let me ask you a question though. Once you program a pattern, are you able to manipulate the sounds in the pattern? Or is that it? Let me see. You have to re-record it if you want to Yo, Productrix, what up? Peace, peace, man. So like you can't manipulate like the sounds after the fact, right? Or can you? I haven't seen anything about that. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about replacing a sound after a recorded pattern. Or like if I wanted to pitch this, like let's say if I wanted to pitch a snare up or down. Can I still do that? Or is that impossible? Nah, so what's happening, Productrix, is they they filed for insolvency. So basically it's not the same as bankruptcy. Insolvency basically means that you're liquidating some of your assets and some of your technology. Basically you're making it available for people to, other companies to buy in order to raise funds, to raise liquid capital so that you can continue research and development. So yeah, it's not the best news, but also they're not going out of business because even if they don't make any more hardware, they were still going to continue with making like contact instruments and plugins and shit like that. That stuff was still going to continue. It was the hardware situation that they were trying to raise funds for. So you can still change the pitch via the pitch option, literally select the pad of the drum, and then that'll manipulate it within the pattern too. No way. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. I do that. Oh. Oh, shit. That's tight. I love it. That's tight. I like that. Okay. And then I know you can turn vinyl mode off because I don't like the vinyl mode on the samples. So can I do that here? Vinyl off. There you go. And then that way. There you go. All right, so here's my question, bro. How do I get bass lines in here? Yo, what up? Rasmusa, aka Drez. I mean, I like it. I just got it yesterday, so I was messing around with it a little bit. All right. Let's say I want to do something. I want to chop a sample, right? Let me do, can I just open up a new project? How do I do that? Hold on, let me figure this out. I remember Let me see. Shift. Right? Hold on. Chromatic and velocity. Project. Select. No, that's the same one. I want to do a new project. There you go. Okay. Has a chromatic option. You could choose shift chromatic and change the key as a. Oh, okay, okay. Nice, nice. All right, give me a second. Let me go into import export. And then I'm going to go into import from SD card. Oh. Excuse me. Excuse me. Let's do sample. Let me go to my samples folder. I'm just going to go through the owl hug. Oh, it doesn't let you do waves? No way. No way, dude. Hold on. Let me go. Oh, it says unsupported file, bro. What does that mean? No, hold on. You have to find a bass note. I see. Okay, hold on. I can't even. Damn, is it going to do the same thing to all my other samples? Import, export. Import from SD. Go to samples. Let me see if it'll do it. It has limitations, so it won't let you sample WAV files.
Every drug is a killer. Why you always?
I don't want that. Not that folder. So is it MP3 only? That's how they get you. Oh, it only plays like a little section of it. What if I wanted to do this? Alright, so if I exit, let me see. Oh, it's importing right now. Hold on. My bad. It's importing. I love how light this thing is, despite being a standalone. And I love that it takes SD card, bro. Fantastic. I love it. Operation completed. All right, let's see. Let's go to so if I wanted to, it says BPM. Is it auto detecting the BPM? Does that do that too? Let me go in here and see where I could do my start and end points. Ooh. Let me see, menu. Are you using the DAW that comes with it? No, I never used the DAW. I'm not using the DAW. I didn't even know there was a DAW. I'm just chopping the sample how I would on the machine. And then if I take this, copy here. Oh, I didn't even know. Let me delete this. Hold on. Just never got around to using it, huh? So if I wanted to chop a sample, let's say if I want to change the whatchamacallit? Says, okay, source BPM is 90 BPM. Okay, so what if I want to get out of this? I have my project set to 90 BPM. This says 102. So how do I do that? Start and end? Like if I want to... Oh, how do you do the lazy chop shit? Hold on. Isn't there like a lazy chop thing? Or how do you could chop little sections? Let me see something here. Menu. Nah. Oh, how do you do? Hold on. Project Bank. You have to go to record for that, right? Record and then make sure that it's set to 90. How do you do that? Hold up. See, I'm so new to this. Like I'm just trying to figure out how to navigate this shit. Once I can navigate this shit, it's over, dog. It's over. Let's see. Let me go here. Shift tap tempo. Oh, okay. Project. Got you. Project is 90. Hell yeah. All right. Cool. You can adjust quantization strength. Chael, what up? Mm-hmm. I would do that for my samples, but not for my drums. All right. Okay. So how do you usually chop your samples nowadays? Like when you have a sample in here, like let's say if I wanted to take this loop or like this section and chop it up, what's the best way to do that? Like if I want to take that intro, where's the start point? Shift and chop. Okay, hold on. Because this is the section I want right here. Oh yeah, you know. I'm telling you, bro, like once I figure out how to navigate this shit, it's over, bro. It's like with any new DAW, with any new hardware, like you just have to figure a way how to get to all the screens and the features that you need. And then from there, like I already know how to do my drums now. The drums I can do, no problem. Like I even know how to do like the fade outs and shit to make my drums tighter like I like. Okay, shift, chop. All right, and then what do I do? Should I do auto mark? I'm gonna do delete all marks. All right, what do I do? Hold on, manually play it. Yo, what up, Volkazi? What up? What up? Oh, I see. Manually play it. Ah, hold on. Okay. Can you set I'm already ahead? What do you mean? Hold up. Delete all marks. Hold up. All right, so we go. All right. So now what? Oh wait, how do you move this shit? What do you mean I can't move the start mark? All right, so let me ask you this then, Nowadays. When I go to now that I have my chops, how do I put that into how do you call it? Like how do I get to the mode where I can like manipulate the all the stuff? Like, do I do assign to pad? Let me see. Hmm. Let me go back. You have to assign to pad. Okay. You have to do that for each chop, or do I just it'll assign the chops to a pad? I have to do it for each chop. Damn. All right, hold on. Let me go back. Sign to pad. Yes, start here. Wait. Chop. Wait a second. Oh! It just undid all my chops. What the fuck? Press each pad to assign. Hold on. Yo, Nowadays, are you able to get on a phone call? It might be easier just to do this on the phone. Are you able to get on the phone or not? Because I can call you right now, bro. I'm not scared. Of course. Okay. I got you, bro. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Call you right now. Broski.
What's up, bro?
All right. So, let me see here. Once I go to actually I should do the start end thing first, right? So I can truncate that little silence at the beginning.
Yeah, because I run into that all the time. You have to like get the first piece like exactly where you want it to come in.
I got you.
Because it does it all the time to me.
Okie dokie. All right, so I got that. So now it's there we go. All right, so once I got that, I go shift chop. And then go ahead. No, you're good.
I might gotta get a bit on mine so I can kind of help the
Yeah. Oh, for real?
Alright, so yeah, so when you went to assign chop to do chop again, you
Yeah.
just hit shift
Uh-huh.
and then chop. That's it. So where it says start and end underneath it'll say chop.
Right.
So anytime you shift, those bottom options are what you're gonna get.
Right.
So shift chop, you reassign the pads, and then once you finish, it'll give you the option to assign pad, and you can just play it out yourself, and you don't even have to press and hold each pad like completely. You could just literally run through them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know what I mean?
Right. But so if I choose assign to pad, right? So I just did 16 chops just right now.
Yeah.
So if I do assign, it's right now it's highlighted pad 16. If I do assign to pad, I gotta do each pad, right?
Yeah. So you just press on. So always press the first pad and then go from there. It'll turn red when you do that. But that just means you're assigning pad 1 to 1. The reason I tell you that because it'll automatically put it on 2 if you don't do that. I don't know why it does that either.
Okay, so if I do that, and then say go here, and then what? Then I do pad 2 to 2.
Yeah. So pad 1, pad 2. As your like it's chop, the markers are exactly where you want them. And
Okay.
as you sit, how you play it out, it'll just manually select all the markers you did from 1 to wherever. Once you
Okay.
press them.
So once I do that, let me see here. Oh shit. Okay, now I got it. Ha ha ha.
It's the top stick.
The what?
The twist. I always forget what it's called. The scroll stick thing. The little black piece that just clicks when you twist it.
Oh, yeah. That knob.
Yeah, you just press down to enter.
Yeah. So I did that, and now I have. So the main sample's on bank B, and then when I hit B again to go to bank G, that's where the chopped part of it is. Okay, so now I got those. And then if I wanted to do fixed velocity for all of them.
Yeah, you can. What I do is I manually do it, so you just press the pitch button for whichever pad you're on. Once you do that, and it'll just let you manually adjust each pad. It usually starts off like 127 velocity.
No, yeah, it is that, but like it's still pad sensitive like right now. So if I wanted to do fixed velocity, do I have to do it for each pad?
Yeah.
But then will it only apply that to that bank, or would it do that for the whole project?
You only do it for each pad particularly, individually. So like when I do that, it only affects those pads that I want it to affect. Same thing with drums. Like if you want the hi-hat to drop, I would just go to the hi-hat, press on it, hit pitch, and just drop the volume to whatever. And it doesn't affect nobody else. No other pad individually.
Okay, hold on. So right now, because I'm going to do my drums after, like once I get the chop, I'm going to do my drums. And if I wanted to do, I don't want my drums to be fixed velocity, but I want my sample to be fixed velocity. So how do I do just the sample being fixed velocity?
So once you go to the pad bank where the sample's at, you do the whole chop. So like, let's say you could do it after you play it, but before you play it, you could just start selecting each pad and just make sure you lower the velocity. So that way, I know what you're saying, like so the sample doesn't compete with the drums.
Right.
Right. So you just go through each pad, drop it, 27, whatever number's comfortable. It's not so loud. It can be the drums. Usually, I have to pick it at 127 because it's still, you have the leveler.
Oh, I just figured it out. So you could select a pad, hit a pad, and then do shift fixed velocity. That's what I was trying to do.
You can do that. I just manually do it because that was like the faster way.
Yeah.
Adjust. Then I just have my hand on the knob, and I'm in the region where I want it to be like 60 velocity, 50, and I just literally press them and just have my hand there.
Yeah.
Fixed velocity, I just never did it because just in case I just manually go through and okay, I'm just gonna drop all the chops down.
Right. All right, so.
The bass line, bro. Oh, it's gonna be fun, man. That's fun.
Yeah, so I'm going through right now. And oh shit, hold on.
I would say the baseline chromatic option to me kind of reminds me of Machine a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, when you do it, you'll see like it's not like when we're playing because it has the velocity, like the loudness.
Yeah.
And then it has the chromatic, and for me, it just that part of it reminds me of Machine the most.
Right.
For you, because you speak Machine, you'll be like, oh yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm just trying to. Jesus, it's like trying to learn a whole new thing again.
You got drums already sounding like that? Come on, man. To get the audio is everything.
Right.
What I was telling you about the quantization, when you mess with that, just make sure it's not over the whole project, because it will auto-correct your drums too.
Yeah, I don't want that at all.
So I would say maybe if you played it beforehand with your pocket, and then you have it pre-recorded, and then you go in and record, I think that's the only workaround. And then you record the chops to where they line up.
Right.
Because the one thing, my only gripe with the SP and maybe you'll run into this, is when it loops around. If it's not done exactly the right way, there'll be like a small space, like a pause. I hate that. It's like really minute, like a millisecond of a pause, and then it loops back, and you'll notice that little gap, and it's annoying.
When you do your drums?
Yeah, like when you're playing it freehand all the way through,
Yeah.
you'll do that, and I hate that. Even if it sounds perfect. Like if you got the metronome going and you can hear it,
Yeah.
with all of that, it's that to me sometimes.
Damn. Okay.
I don't know what it is.
Okay. So, all right. So I have my chops down. I know how to record a pattern. And then if I go here, can I still... Oh, I could still adjust the start and end points of each chop, too. And then can I... Hold on, let me see. Can I go into... Let me see here. Pitch speed. There was a thing... Oh, envelope. That's what I need to do. Envelope. I need to adjust the attack.
Yeah. Yeah, I give you a few days.
I'm telling you, bro. Like, like the first thing I looked up was how to do the envelope stuff, because I was like, how do I tighten my drums? Because that was the main thing I was like worried about. Because I was like, dang, how do I? Because I have a very specific way I like my drums. And now.
It took me weeks to get it down because I was trying to be stubborn and just like, no man does and not look at instructions.
Yeah, yeah.
I started fiddling around with it. I the one thing I do is power it off and it's auto sync.
Yeah.
That's the one thing about the XP that's amazing. And it auto saves that 16 gigabytes built into it, internal.
Right, right.
That for speed, no latency, and auto save speed.
Jesus.
Fire, bro. Like, so you could just, oh, I gotta go. You finish the pattern.
Right.
So you have to leave.
Right.
It's like instantly saved. I don't know how that works, but it just instantly saves. Like, I've been able to come back and finish beats like weeks later.
Yeah.
Pocket. That's what you figure out. Your pocket.
Yep. Right?
You got it.
Bro, I'm telling you.
It's a wrap. Because you got 16 pads there.
Right, right. Okay.
It's a wrap.
Oh, once you get to chromatic, how do you... is there a way to go up and down octaves? How do you go...
You would go to the... I think the toggle will allow you to do that.
The toggle wheel? Okay. Got you.
I believe so. Knob on the top. Because it's kind of like the machine, too, where you have those knobs at the top. It tends to go the same route when it comes to adjusting something.
Okay. I got you. All right. So I think I got what I need for now. I'm going to try to make this beat and do like a chop.
Yeah.
But if I need anything else, bro, I'm going to call you again. But I think for now, like you really just kind of, like now that I know how to do the chops, like that to me is like, that's already, I'm already like in it.
ST only?
I'm going to try right now. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
You know what I'll tell you? Another thing, like what we were doing, before I learned how to use it fully, we did it with the beat set.
Yeah.
Just putting on a pad is like a whole nother thing too.
Yeah. Oh, one other thing. Hold on. Is there how do I apply filters to, like, let's say I wanted to add a filter to the sample and have it part of the sample?
So that's why I'm a little limited on, I'll be honest.
Got you. Okay.
The emulation, And what I do is sometimes I'll do a mixture. So I'll do the whole drums and the sample chops or whatever on FL. And what I'll do, on the SP, and then on FL, I will manually play it out, meaning I'll mute the drums.
Uh-huh.
I'll show you how to do that real fast, by the way. So
Okay.
when you're playing live, I can show you how to mute the drums on the spot and then unmute it.
Okay, how do you do that?
You just go shift. So let's say you're on you're playing the pattern out right now, like live.
Yeah.
You do it without it playing. So shift, reverse, and then you press on the pads, but you have to hold down on shift and reverse.
Oh, and that'll mute the
You'll notice that the pads will turn red when you press on them. But you have to hold on shift and reverse to do it.
Oh, okay. I got you.
See
And
that
then
the pad-
I need to do the mute groups too. Let me see. Let me go to the sample chart. So they cut each other off. So let me see. If I go here, shift, mute groups, and then I put them on A.
Obviously, you don't want the gate on the drum, right?
Not on the drums, no.
So you already took them off the drums, right?
Well, I know how to take them off the drums. So I take the gate off of the drums, yeah.
Bro, and I'm not done doing that.
Yeah.
That's another thing.
Okay.
Something simple is, I forget to unselect it every time.
Right. All right. So yeah, let me try to see if I can make this beat real quick. Using the chops that I have now. And then, like I said, I'll ask you for help either by calling you or in chat.
I got you. I'll hop on the live again.
All right, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Bro, I got you. You already know.
Yes, sir. Later, man. Yo, Kurt, my bad, dude. I was trying to get some help with my SP404 came in yesterday, so I'm like trying to figure it out. Let me see. Glad I bought a couple pre-sale copies for myself for the first red repress of Bad Bunny's DTMF. Came out on Amazon January. Damn! That's crazy. Yeah, Kurt, I'm gonna try to make something out of that West Coast beat that I did yesterday, cause I like that bass line and everything. I'm gonna probably change the synth though, like the keys or the lead, because I didn't really like listening back to it. I was like, I could have done something more interesting. So I might just do like a pattern, or like not a pattern, but like a piano or something. What up, existence? You are watching me. I'm just a baby right now. I'm making one of my first beats on the SP404. So we're trying to learn this new machine. So let's go through some drums, because that's what I want to do next, is get some drums. Oh yeah, for sure, man. But I want to figure out like maybe a remix to do with that thing, so that I can play it at Susio or something, along with the other remixes that I did that I didn't get to play. Let's see. Let me go to kicks. Whoa, this is too loud. So if I go to this one here. There's a guy on YouTube called Near Tao that does a whole 5-minute video series on everything. Oh shit, that's what's up, Occult Noise. I'm gonna check him out. Near Tao. Thinking about that yesterday. Like, oh, for sure, Kurt. 100%. I'm with it. Cause I need to finish that Aaliyah the Aaliyah remix. There's a couple other ones I need to finish too. And let me find the hi-hat. Hi-hats, let me see. So maybe we go this right here. Let me see. Let's exit out of that. Exit. So the first thing that I learned to do on this when I first got this machine is I learned how to fuck with my drums. So we're gonna go to envelope here. I'm gonna mess with the release. So it tightens up the. We're gonna tighten up the hi-hat, and then the attack or the hold. This one. We'll fuck with the attack real quick, maybe like right here. So this, definitely want to fuck with the release on this and the hold. Release, hold. See, tighten that shit up. And then we're going to lower the volume on this. And this one, I want fixed velocity on this. So we're going to lower this down to like 85. Mortal Kombat sample would be fun. You could trigger that. Oh my god. Yeah, that would be the one. All right, so let's do. Can I get out of here? Exit, exit, exit. I want this to be. Hold on. I want to tighten this up more. Okay, so now that I got my drums where I want them, what I'm going to do is I'm on pad. Okay, so pattern select, go here, record. And then record settings. No quantize. I want the length to be 4 bars. We're at 90 BPM. And then if I go to shift, I need the metronome volume up so I can hear myself. And then, all right, so we're going to go here. Record. Oh, shit, hold on. Here we go. Let me delete that. Hold on. Let me delete this whole shit right here. I wish there was like a quicker way to delete this shit. All right, here we go. Whoa. All right, I have to go again. There we go. Oh, that was just rehearsal mode. My bad. What? The amount of patience I live with the SP is amazing. Okay. I have to acknowledge how you laid the drums out in a way. Oh man, I'm still trying to figure this shit out. Hold up. Yo, what up, Beats? Peace, man. It's cool so far. I'm liking it. All right, let me do pattern select. Record. Hold on. Let me exit out of that. That machine looking at me. There we go. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this. Honestly, beats, it's not too bad. It's just learning how to navigate it, you know? But once you I know which screens I need to get my chops and my drums in. There's gotta be an easier way to delete this shit. Nowadays, if I wanted to mess with the pitch or the speed of the chops, like how can I do the whole group together? Or do I have to go through each pad? All right, no worries. Let me see if I can do the pattern again. Yeah, I like the pitch down, to be honest. Woo, this is fire. Cause like, man, I watched a couple of tutorials just to get my drums right. I didn't hear nobody making no shit like this. Not like this. Hold on, let me look up something real quick. I want to see something real quick. How to time stretch. Ah, what the fuck, bro? SP404 Mark II. Yo, thank you, y'all. Appreciate that. Hold on. Time stretch and chop like a pro. That's what I want. Let me hear that shit.
Glory to God. Welcome back into the channel. My name is Raul. This is Lifted Noise. And I'm looking at some of the things that I've learned so far as chopping and time stretching in the SP that make it really great. The time stretching on this, super nice. A lot better than that warp on the MPC that you get standalone. So let's take a look at these things. Come on. All right, so I've got a loop here. Of course, you got some basic functions. I like to normalize and truncate, make sure I have a nice loop. I've already looped this out, but one little tip, if you don't know, this is on loop and you want to get to hearing where it loops back around a little bit faster. You can press the roll button. It's going to trigger the sample right here instead of from the beginning. So that's going to help you figure out your loop a lot quicker. Once you got your loop, exit. Going into pad 11, shift pad 11. And then I want to adjust this so you can do like, tempos per bank, but I really just do one beat per project. So I'm going to switch this to project and this will like sync everything together. So my tempos are on point with my samples. So I want to tap this out using the sub pad. Okay, so it looks like it's about 66, but in order to like just make sure, I like to go in and sequence my loop into the pattern sequencer and then adjust the tempo just to make sure I have the tempo correct. Okay, now you got to make sure your loop is off, because if that's on, it's going to trigger the pad again and then shut the sample off. So you can adjust your metronome using this middle control knob here, so I can hear the metronome, kind of line it up by my ears. So then what I would do if it wasn't on point, it already sounds like it's on point, I would just adjust the tempo here and then listen to the metronome with the sample. So that's good. All right, so now that I've got the tempo pretty much figured out, I want to exit the pattern sequencer, and I'm going to go into pitch/speed and manually set this. So if you click down on the control knob or on the push enter knob, then I can manually adjust this. So we're at like 66 beats per minute. There we go. Now from here, what I would do before, because I'm going to get into time stretching and chopping, but before that, I want to kind of come up with the key that I want the sample to be in. So,
Oh, you do, Finn? Hold on.
let's go one more. Okay. But then also, like, as you pitch, which is cool, is you get an indicator right there that says the new BPM. So the BPM has changed. And I could exit here and then go into tap tempo and change that to what that was. So let's go 78.49. 78. And then you can hold shift to do like, so I'll just do like 78.5. 78.49 is about 78.5. Okay, and then if you wanted to just use this loop as is, you can quickly do some time stretching by turning on the BPM sync. And then if you go back into shift tap tempo, listen to how good this is. Can speed it up.
Oh.
And it does this strange thing. Well, it's not necessarily strange. I think it's good, but probably. So what it does is after you hit a certain point of stretching, it actually pitches the loop. Not necessarily pitches it, but it goes down to like half speed, I believe is what it's doing. But
Oh, so you just need to do BPM sync.
now that sounds a lot better to me than the real-time time stretch warp function on an MPC standalone. So now that that's said, what I want to do is copy the sample into its own bank, and there's benefits to putting it in its own bank, which I'll talk about when I get to that point. So copy that. I usually put it on bank C for chops. Makes sense, right? All right, so going into chop, hold shift and start. We get our little chops. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to strike the pass and get a vibe for where I want the chops to be. Then I'll worry about editing them afterwards. Cool, so I got 8 little chops. Now I can use the push enter knob. If I turn it right, I'll zoom in. Then I'll use this control knob to adjust the actual start point, get it nice and tight.
Ooh, okay.
There you go. Okay, so click this in and we'll do assign to pad. Now, usually you just press each pad in order to assign them, but you do have like an auto assign to pads if you just press mark. So let's do that. It's much quicker. And then push enter. I got these on pads, but the SP doesn't put these into a mute group automatically. Would be nice if it did, but I'll go shift mute groups. I'll use mute group C, kind of keep it consistent. Bank C, chops, all that. Just throw these in there. Now, this is important, obviously, because you want your samples to chop each other off, but putting them into mute groups, you also get some added features, like you'll be able to adjust settings simultaneously to all the pads. So one thing I want to do in order to, as you can hear, maybe you hear the endpoint kind of little click poppy sound. In order to smooth out your chops, go shift envelope, right? Pitch speed takes you in the envelope, and I'll hold the copy button and I'll adjust my attack and my release. So I'm just gonna set it to 1 on each, and that's enough to smooth out the chops so they sound real nice. Hard to be precise with this at first. It just like jumps, but there you go. And now you'll hear that the endpoints, start points will be a lot smoother. See, like butter. Okay.
Whoa, you could do it.
Exit that.
Oh,
And now another key thing is,
That's-
like we did with the
all right,
loop
that's a
earlier,
gem right there.
is to put this in BPM sync. But having these in its own bank is one of the benefits of being able to put these all into BPM sync so that I can time stretch them by holding shift BPM sync. Now you see all of them now have BPM sync on. And so I can go into
Wait,
tap
go
tempo,
back. Go back.
at BPM sync so that I can time stretch them. By being able to put these all into BPM sync so that bank is one of the benefits of being able to put these all into BPM sync so that I can time stretch them by holding shift BPM sync. Now you see all of them now have BPM sync on.
Oh,
And so I can
okay.
go into tap tempo and I can real time stretch.
Oh shit! Okay, I just learned something.
All right, so 81.5 beats per minute. Go into my pattern sequencer and I'll delete this, start fresh so I can do some chops.
Lord, I reckon, what up?
So there you go. That is the video for y'all. Hope it was helpful. If you appreciate it and you got some value out of it, give it a thumbs up. That's the best way you can support the channel. There are monetary ways you can support the channel in the description. You know, Zounds, gear wish list, digital products, merch, that kind of deal. That's it. God bless y'all. Till next time.
Well, there you go. Oh, Low Key did one. Hold on, let's watch Low Keys real quick.
All right, so I got this sample right here. It's pitched up. And say we want to experiment with the time.
I mean, we just made this one, Finn. So this one I just made just now. Without knowing how to time stretch or nothing. But I wanted to learn how to time stretch so I could do it properly. You know?
Time
see.
stretch capabilities on the SP404. We're going to go ahead and go to pitch and speed, hold shift, and twist the knob wheel either to the left or right. So we're going to go to the right. And as you can see, they have vinyl.
Oh, it's
and
okay,
vary.
Lord, I
So
reckon. It's
at the
all right.
top, we have vinyl. It'll be yes. And then we have vary. It'll either be off or no or some other word. So let's take a look at what vinyl does. So vinyl is pitch capability. So whenever it pitches it down, it'll pitch it down like a vinyl, and it's going to also affect the speed. If I pitch it up, it's going to also speed it up. So if I was to affect it right here, you'll see the speed is also increasing with the pitch, and vice versa. If I change the speed, the pitch is going to increase as well. So that's what it means when vinyl is on. And if we go to the right, we're going to have vinyl off. So now pitch is going to be semitones instead of vinyl. And then the speed is going to also be independent. Moving on, if we go to the right again, we have backing. So that's like a different, I guess, I don't know how to describe it. I guess algorithm or like formula for like time stretching. That's like the best way I can describe it. I think I saw this in the manual. It said that backing is good for like drums or sounds with strong transients. And then if we go to the right, we also have ensemble. So ensemble, I think I saw in the manual as well that this is a good mode for like sustained sounds or sustained samples. So backing might be good for drums. Ensemble might be good for like some string samples or something. And then if we go to the right one more time, we'll be right back at the beginning with vinyl at yes and vary at off. So those are the different things. That's what they mean, I believe, to the best of my knowledge. And it's cool to know it all, but let's see how it sounds, and let's see which ones sound good over which type of sample. So let's go ahead. So this is with vinyl yes, vary off. Now we're going to play vinyl no, vary off. As you can hear, the speed of the sample was consistent. So in contrast to the previous one, vinyl yes, the speed was very inconsistent because it was based on what the pitch of the sample was. So now we went to vinyl no and vary off. We have a more consistent speed. So that's a good one to use. But we don't really hear too much time stretch or like artifacts or texture because we're not really playing it higher up. So let's play higher up so we can really push the pitch and the speed to the limit so we can actually hear what we're doing. And now this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through all of them, including backing and ensemble, and I'm not going to say anything so that you guys can actually...
Lord, I reckon we got it right here. It's here. It's here. That's why we just made this beat. That's the beat I was playing was off of the SP. Oh, it's here. That's why I'm watching these videos so I can learn how to navigate and shit. To do what I want to do. Yeah, because I wanna learn how to get busy on this thing so that way, you know, if I have to travel, I have to have a lighter setup. You know, I have samples and drums and everything loaded on the SD card already, so I could just go and do these folders and just, you know.
To hear the difference that they're...
Dantronic says SP is frustrating. I mean, it's different for sure.
So
but also, like my homie Nalade said, the reason I want to learn it is because of some of the limitations that you have. It forces you to be more creative with how you chop and program shit. So I mean, that's how all the greats did, man. Like all the greats were on like MPCs that literally had like 6 seconds of sample time. Like I think each pad, like you can get like 15 minutes or something of sample time on each pad. So that fact alone, you know what I'm saying? Like you get more sample time, but also because, you know, you don't have like Serato sample in here or some of the other tools, it really forces you to get creative with how you chop shit. So like I would chop shit differently here than I would on my machine. You know what I mean? So yeah, especially for like travel, I think this is like a dope tool, and you know, I could use it as an interface. I can run my turntable into here, like, you know, there's a lot of cool things you could do. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but like any limitations that get put on you, like hardware wise or software wise, is only gonna force you to come up with more creative ways to do stuff. Yeah, I mean, Nowadays had the 1000 for a long time because it forced him to get creative with how he chopped samples and how he approached samples. Yeah, with it, I mean, with a built-in speaker would be cool, but for something this small, how could you really complain, man? I got headphones.
Let's go ahead and start this off.
Oh, was it really, Finn? That's dope. Love that.
All right, so I went ahead and scrolled through all the different variations for the time stretching with vinyl and vary. And as you heard, each one had its own different character and texture to it. Now that we saw how it sounds on the sample, let's see how it sounds on some drums. So I chopped up a drum break. And so what we're going to do is we're going to get a pattern going and go ahead and see what the different combinations sounds like when we're switching through the vinyl and vary combos. So let's go ahead and get a pattern going and try to see if we can hear a difference.
Yeah, see, that's another thing, man. Is like Holiday said, man. You gotta keep challenging yourself and never stop learning.
All right, so now that we went ahead and experimented with the different time stretch capabilities on the SP404 Mark II, let's try to make a beat using the samples that we just manipulated and see if it actually sounds good. So let's go ahead and see what we can lay over this drum pattern.
Yeah, that's I'm.
Yeah, I think it's
This is
4
like
bars needed.
officially this is like day one for me on the SP.
All right, so I feel like these drums just ain't knocking enough. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a sample with some knock behind it. This one. So make sure you guys check out the knock theory. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna place our sample down. We can place it anywhere for now. We just want that kick drum to have a knock behind it. And this is a good sample for that. So let me see. I'm gonna just sacrifice a pad. I'm not gonna use this pad, I already know. So what I'm gonna do is exchange this pad, put it in there, and then what we can also do is
That's what's up, Lord. I reckon.
let's send this to another bank. This might be a little redundant, but we're gonna delete these pads, copy this one a couple times, and then all the other kick drums, we're gonna set some pad links to those as well. But we're gonna do them on different banks so they don't interfere with each other. One set of
Oh, it was like super basic,
and
Lord. I
high
reckon.
kick
Like
drum on each bank. Now we should.
I didn't even do a bass line or anything.
All right, so say if all those kick drums were knocking a little bit
See,
too hard,
now I
want
need to
affect
learn how
all
to
of
get the filters on there. I actually like Raul's.
what you can do.
Like this is cool tutorial too, but I like the way that Raul showed it. It was the way I was trying to use it. Hold on. How to process drums in are on. Come on, man. What the fuck? On SP404. Let me see. Oh my god. Let me ban this guy right here. Ban! These freaking Twitch bots, man. So annoying. I don't want to buy viewers. Never have, and I never will. You dummy. All right. Let's see. No, that's not what I'm looking for. How to chop drum breaks. Tips and tricks. You know what? How to apply filters on SP404 Mark II. All right, there we go. Let me see. Oh, resample them, huh? Wait. Bus FX routing explained. Look at this. Okay, let's see. Let's see what it is.
Hey, what's
learn.
good fam? In this video, I'm going to break down how the bus effects work on the SP404 Mark II and walk you through how I actually use it in my beat making workflow. Long story short, there's 4 effect buses, which means you can have up to 4 effects running at the same time. But buses 1 and 2 and buses 3 and 4 are kind of set up to do different things. Think of buses 1 and 2 as the performance effects, for example using the DJ effects looper while jamming on the beat. And buses 3 and 4 as the master effects, for example throwing the 303 vinyl sim over all the samples to compress the overall beat. First up, let's look at buses 1 and 2 and the 2 different ways to route them. Hit Shift plus Pad 16 to open up effect settings. Here on this screen we can see what signal path a sample will go down depending on which bus its pad has been assigned to. Assigning a pad to bus 1 or bus 2 is very easy and I'll demonstrate that in a second. Now, currently the bus routing configuration is set to serial. That basically means all samples assigned to bus 1 will be processed by the bus 1 effect, then the bus 2 effect, and then go into 3 and 4. But all samples assigned to bus 2 will skip the bus 1 effect and just have the bus 2 effect on it before going into 2 and 3. For an example, I have this beat. These are my sample chops. And my drums. Now, currently all the pads are lit up orange. This is telling us that they are all assigned to bus 1. I want to assign all the drums to bus 2, so I hit bus effects to select bus 2. I then hold down remain and select the drum pads. Now they're lit up green, which tells us that they've been assigned to bus 2. Next, I'm going to put the isolator on bus 1. You can hear that the isolator is affecting the sample chops but not the drums. On bus 2, I'm going to put the DJ effects looper. And you can hear that the DJ effects is affecting both the bus 1 and 2 pads. So that's how it works when the bus routing is set to serial. Now let's head back into the effects settings, push in enter, and on the screen we can see buses 1 and 2 are now in parallel mode. What this means is that the bus 1 stuff will only have the bus 1 effect on it, in this case isolator. And the bus 2 stuff will only have the bus 2 effect on it, in this case DJ effects looper. Right, so what if I wanted my little sax sample here on pad 5 to not be affected by either the isolator or DJ effects? To do that, I hold down remain and then hit the pad so it now lights up white. This means it's not assigned to any buses, and my beat now sounds like this. Okay, now to check out buses 3 and 4. Back in effects settings, I'm going to switch on buses 3 and 4 by turning the value knob to select one of the presets. This is one that I've made, which consists of cassette sim with a little edge to round off the highs and add just a little flutter. Then the compressor with everything set to 0 and the level
thank you, Lord.
lowered
I
to avoid
appreciate
peaking.
that.
This is a very subtle setting which I find glues the mix together without squashing the drums. Now, something that I should mention at this point is that the sax sample on pad 5, which I assigned to no buses, is not being affected by buses 3 and 4. This comes in handy if you have, say, like an intro sample you don't want to have affected by the master buses, but usually I like to have any sample that's in the beat going through them. So I'm going to assign it back to bus 1. In my videos, when you see me performing a beat that's in the pattern sequencer, this is my usual bus routing setup. All the sample chops to bus 1, all the drums to bus 2, and the bus routing.
Nowadays, do you get into all this? The routing like this? Like, he's giving out good info. It's just this beat is like, this is like some. Man, let me be nice, bro. I'm sick of this beat already.
Set to parallel. This way I can jam on the sample chops and get real loose with the effects while the drums remain solid. Before I demo that, there's one more trick I'll show you guys. If I want to mute, say, the drums, I select bus 2, then hold down Shift plus bus effects to mute everything assigned to bus 2, like this. Okay, now I'm going to resample my pattern to a pad, throwing all this stuff together. One last thing I want to cover in this video is how I often have my bus routing set up while actually making the beat. In effect settings, I like to have the routing set to serial and buses 3 and 4 bypassed while I'm still experimenting with effects on samples and resampling. Also, any pads I'm not testing effects on at that time, I assign to no bus. I'll explain why. Here's what my main sample chops sound like now. But here's what they sounded like originally. I knew they needed some love, but I wanted to hear them in the beat with the drums while testing out effects, until I found the right sound, which turned out to be the warm saturator. Here's how that went down, and remember, the effect is only going to be on the sample chops, not the drums. With that how I wanted them, I resampled those chops and exchanged them with the originals. Finally, let's talk about stacking all 4 effects layers up on each other, which is what I did with my sax sample.
Yo,
Here's
MIC.
the original without effects. The effects I put on it went in this order. Bus 1, isolator.
I felt the
Bus
same
2,
way.
reverb. Bus 3, cassette sim.
I felt the same way
Bus
when I was
4,
learning Machine
sync
for the
delay.
first time. But I'm glad I stuck with it, man.
So now I resample that to a new pad. Right, that's about all there is to that. I hope this has helped in demystifying the bus effects thing. Let me know in the comments what you think, and if you have other
Alright,
creative...
that's cool. I set bus 3 and 4 and never change it. I have 303 comp and cassette sim. So if I want to process the whole beat, I could toggle it on and off. Okay. Let me ask you this, Finn. Are you able to is there a way to make like a template so like every time I open up a new project, it already has the settings that I like? Like let's say you have like the cassette sim or whatever, or the 303 emulator on your bus 3 or 4. Is there a way to save that as a template like you would on Machine, or is that something that you just have to do every time? Which setting lets you make a beat in the forest? I think that's just straight out the box, bro. I think that's just straight out the box, Short Shot. I don't think you even need to turn on the setting for that. Whatever you leave it on, it's going to be there. Okay. Well, all right. Well, all right. So I wonder then if let's say I wanted to filter something. Like let's say I wanted to throw like cut the low end off of the sample here. I guess you could just do it by, hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly from what he said. I go to this bus effects. Hold on, bus. I go bus 2. Mute bus. If I go remain or shift remain bus. What did he say? Oh, hold on. Effect setting, right? I gotta go to effect setting. There we go. There we go. All right, so now how do we do this? Yo, this man said I want AI features. Haven't seen your videos in about a month. What happened with Timbo? I mean, he followed me and then never talked to me again. Which is fine, because I wasn't... I just got it. Just came in yesterday. I should sample a Soulfy kit into the SP, man. It's gonna take some time, but real law. Learning the SP, never had the itch. I'm a novice, so learning something new after Machine, then MPC. Yeah, I mean it's cool so far, man. This is my first beat that I made on it officially. You know, I'm just trying to figure out how do I send this to a bus effect. If I wanted to. Gonna catch up on this live later. Hey, no worries, Beats from the Basement. Appreciate you, man. Hold on, how did he say you can apply bus effects? Oh. Let me see. How to assign SP404. Oh, here's a little short right here. Hold on.
Assigning effects to bus 1 and bus 2. Press the bus FX button to select the bus to configure. Press the Filter Plus Drive MFX buttons to select the effect to assign to the bus. Assigning effects to bus 1 and bus 2.
Aw, man, that's not what I was looking for.
How to set the bus send destination for all samples in a bank.
There we go.
Hold down the Remain button and press the Bank J button. How to set the bus send destination for all samples in a bank. Hold down the Remain button and press the Bank J button.
What? Okay, hold. What did he say? No, I want to go to bus 1. There we go. What's on bus? Bus 2. Shift. Oh, effect setting. That's what I need to enter shift. Bus 1. Yeah, I saw that sound grit. I sound that. If I have it set on parallel, then why does it apply to all of the... All right, let me see. Pattern set. Wait. Well, shit. Son of a shit. All right, should we try to make one more joint on here? Let's see if I can make one more joint. Let me see. Let me go to shift project. There we go. Let's get a sample, huh? Shift import sample. Alright. These are already beats. Hold on. Let me find some samples.
You live, you die, and spend the years in between.
Woo! That's fire. Let's see what else I got on here. There's a lot of jazzy samples on here, man. Ooh, what's this? Some funky shit in here. Interesting. Let me see. What other samples do I have in this folder?
I hear him before.
Oh, I have plenty of kits, and you could load them in from an SD card. So I have plenty of kits. I don't need to buy anything Roland specific. Hey, that's fire. Let's grab that one. If you make a beat in the forest and there's no one around to hear it, does it make a sound? I don't know. There's only one way to find out. I gotta bring this out to the forest, bro. Would you guys, all right, be for real. If I did a beat video outside, would you guys make fun of me? Like hard body karate? If I did a beat outside, would I be clowned? Be for real though. What setting makes you go, What do you mean? What do you mean what setting? What do you mean? Lord, I reckon says no. Okay. All right. We got to know. I'm going to take this to Ramen Takagi and make a beat while slurping on noodles. I brought mine to Colombia. Oh, man, I want to go back to Colombia so bad. I went to Bogota, man. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful country. Can we get some palm trees, though? That means I got to go to the beach. I'm not a beach guy. Can you believe it? Not a beach guy. Did it import? Hello? Wait a second. Oh, there it is. Ramen. Damn, now I really want ramen, bro. Why did I mention ramen, dude? Why do I do this to myself every time? Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Let me copy this. Let me copy this sample over. I'm going to try the time stretching thing on this beat and then call it a day. So let me do the truncate. Oh wait, the loop. Loop should be over here. fucked that up. Hold on. Let's copy that over. And then let's see where we went wrong. Pitch speed. Oh no, start and end. Loop. Son of a bitch. Whoops. The time stretch and the warp. I'm trying it out right now. I'm just trying to find the loop right here. It's a little tough to see on this small ass screen, but I'm trying my best. So it should be like right. Here. So let me copy this to here. Copy that over. And then what we're going to do is we're going to truncate this part. So we're going to go truncate. Then we're going to go to pitch and speed. Gonna hold this down. Vinyl, no. And then we're gonna do BPM. here, I'm gonna do my drums real quick. Drums. Let me go shift, import. Hello? Oh. There we go. SD card. We're gonna do sample. Yeah, the time stretch, I just did it right now. The time stretch is pretty good. You just have to, it's a little tedious to try to find the loop. But yeah, not bad. Not bad. Oh, I like this snare. Let's do this. Okay, we need to find a kick. Let's find a kick. Where's that Monty Booker kicks? Do I have that on here? Monty Booker. Oh my God. Can't just search by. Ah, shit. Feel good. Well, these don't work in here. That's cool. All right, let's get a different kick. Let's go to Vanderslice drums. Kicks. Ooh. Yo, Art Grad. Yeah, I just got it yesterday. So we're just messing around with it today. Okay. Need a hi-hat. I have been talking about getting one for a long ass time, and I finally did it. All right, so now I'm gonna go to envelope. Gonna fuck with this right here. Woo. Yeah, I'm liking it so far. It's just it's you know the learning how to do everything and like how to navigate and shit. That is where I'm at right now. But once I get used to the workflow, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna do, this should be on fixed velocity right here. I don't know if it's going to be an improvement on the machine with the hybrid DAW. Oh, for sure, yeah. All right, so I'm going to do, let me see. Let's do pattern select, record. Let's do this on here. I'm going to do, let's just do a 2-bar loop. We don't need to be that crazy right now. So 2 bars. Okay, cool. So that's good right there. And then I'm going to turn on metronome. Yo. Hell yeah. What up, Rugged? Oh, yeah. Fighting game combos. That's a good way of putting it. All right, let me record this. Nope. Let me delete that real quick. Nah, hold on. I didn't like that. Yo, Dan Dilla, what up? I'm kind of scared. Like, why is it asking me to clear pattern mode right here? Hold on. What's going on? Why is it doing that? Can I? All right, fuck it. Let's just do it. Fuck it. Oh, shit. That's what it was. Hold on. Let me go. Oh, I forgot to do the fucking thing. Hold on. Damn it. Go to chop. And then menu. Assign to pad. Okay. There we go. Oh, wait, hold on. Funk session, thank you. Appreciate that, bro. Thank you, Tita Jap. Let me record this in. Hold on, let me do this. Copy, paste. Wait, pattern. Pattern select, and then I need to go record. There we go. What if I want to do delete this? All right, then we go to record setting. Quantize this, shift. Oh, you know what I should have done? Hold on. Pattern select. Exit. Pattern select. Oh shit, that's not what I meant to do. Can I undo that? Hold on. Undo? Hello? What'd I just do? Hold on. Wasn't there a way to double up this shit? Hold on. Pattern edit. That's what it is. Pattern edit. There it is. Duplicate. That's what I meant to do. Duplicate. then go back to pattern select or exit, pattern select. There we go. So now I have a 4-bar. I could do a 4-bar loop on this shit right here. There we go. There we go. All right. I think it's a good stopping point for now. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you once again. Hold on. I want to go out on the other beat. Let me go on the other beat. Hold on. Let me go shift. Where is it at? Shift project. Go here. Right? Was this the one? Yeah, let's go. All right, y'all. That's going to be it for me today. I appreciate everybody for tuning in, watching me learn the SP404 Mark II. I will be going live on Patreon tomorrow, noon Eastern time. So patreon.com/soisreal. Join me on there. Join the Discord at soisreal.com. Keep up with my music at soisreal.com. And yeah, man, once I get nasty with this thing, it's over. But thank you again so much for tuning in, guys. I really, really do appreciate it. I love you guys. Please stay safe. We'll be hanging out tomorrow on the Patreon. Super chill stream, music reviews, and all that good stuff. All right? Please be safe, y'all. And I will see you guys tomorrow.